The Top Gun movie is still growing strong following its world premiere right here in San Diego. If you've seen it, you know it is full of high-flying action. But here's something you may not know. The actors are actually flying, but they're not the ones at the controls. They're sitting behind military pilots who are. CBS 8's Shannon Handy spoke with one of them today about his experience and working with the star of the movie, Tom Cruise.
In the movie, Tom Cruise returns as an instructor 36 years after the original Top Gun. That's what you'll see on the big screen. What you won't see are the actual pilots who helped make this film possible. Top Gun Maverick is full of high and low flying scenes. They look real because they are. The movie's creators made sure of it by having all the actors go through 3 months of rigorous training to avoid air sickness. Then when filming began, they would sit inside the cockpits of fighter jets behind actual pilots who would fly them.
I became involved because my background with the Blue Angels had me flying low altitudes a lot of times. And so they were looking for a few scenes where the airplane were at extreme low altitudes.
Frank Weiser is a retired Navy commander who spent the latter part of his career as a Blue Angel officer who helped them transition from the legacy F-18 to the Super Hornet. He was one of several Navy pilots hired for Top Gun Maverick, though you'll never see his face. Most of the scenes he filmed, like this one, were done inside a 2-seat F-18. As he piloted, the actor, which in many cases was Tom Cruise, would sit behind him with IMAX cameras positioned solely on them.
So you see their faces, and then if you see the pilot from the back, it's usually one of the Navy pilots, an over-the-shoulder camera looking forward.
Take this scene, for example. That's Weiser flying, not Cruise.
We flew the scenes that were low over the ground in the desert. I flew the scenes that was the low takeoff that you see at the start of the movie, and then the funeral flyby scenes.
In between scenes, Weiser says he and Cruise talked a lot about flying. Cruise has had his pilot's license since the early 90s.
My sense of Tom is that he's an incredibly hardworking individual, that he really cares a lot about what he's doing and who he's doing it with.
Weiser worked on the film in the fall of 2018 and the summer of 2019, traveling from his base in Atlanta to San Diego, China Lake, and Naval Air Station Fallon near Reno, Nevada. He returned back to San Diego last month for the premiere, saying he's glad it was held where the movie's roots are and hopes it will leave a lasting impression, just as the first film did.
I hope it is as beneficial for naval aviation and the Navy as the first one was.
The first Top Gun movie led to a massive boost in Navy recruitment. Weiser credits his involvement to Brian Ferguson, a Navy captain in San Diego who was a technical advisor on the film.